Hi, Ted here from Crokinole Canada. Today I'm going to do a quick walk through our store and you can see what we have to offer. This is a laser engraved board, really nice. You can see the wood grain on that, and you can also see that you can get your family name engraved. If it's a month before Christmas, we'll be able to do it within a month. So yeah, you'll want to order these pretty soon if you're going to get a laser engraved board. So that's a high-end board. It retails for $525. Then jumping down to our lowest end board, that's an $85 board. If you have kids and you just want to have fun at Christmas time shooting a game of Crokinole, this is your board. It's $85 and we ship it with the right size disc, with powder, and with the Crokinole scorecards and rules. Then moving over to something that looks a little bit nicer, maybe made of hardwood all the way throughout, not laminate like that board. That board is laminate. This board is hardwood throughout. So it's made of ash, and we have a lot of ash in Ontario, so that's why you get this kind of board. And yeah, it's a good board. It's a 23-inch plane surface. It's got a nice natural look to it. That's $165 right on our website, and you can come in store and pick one up. We've pre-boxed everything, and so everything's ready to go. Now moving up a level, this board's a little bit stronger. You can see there the joints in the ditch. That's called a biscuit cut. It's much stronger than this board, and it's nailed together and also glued as well. This one is only glued. So this one's nailed, much stronger board, and it's got some nice looking posts on it, covered with a hard plastic, and it's got a deep ditch and checkers on the back. This board also has checkers on the back as well. So this is a really nice board. It's made of maple and it's $185. It's called the Classic. That one's called the Classic. This one's called the Gold Standard. That one's called the Crokinole King. And these ones are called the luxury boards. You can see we have some really nice engravings on there. That's custom designed by yours truly. So yeah, really great looking boards. Stained walnut. All right, moving over to the tournament board. This is the tournament standard board. So this is what you'd play at Tavistock, Ontario. 1/2-inch tall plane surface, 26-inch plain deck, and a nice wide finished gutter. You can get it in red or black. We carry both colors. So yeah, I really like this board for playing on. And if you want to compete, this is the board to get. And just some accessories here. We sell a nice point tracker. This point tracker has 2 brass pegs. You can get them in gold or silver or dark black brass. And yeah, you can sign your name on it. Great stocking stuffer for somebody that likes Crokinole in your family, or maybe for you. And points up to 100. So yeah, that's all laser engraved, and it's finished with a clear coat. So it's a nice little point tracker. Then something that's a Crokinole player's favorite, if you're competitive especially, and if you score a lot of 20s, we sell these 20s holders. So you can keep track of how many 20s you score. And for those who don't know, the 20s hole is that one in the middle there. Yes, there'll be people who are so new to Crokinole they would not know that. So I should mention that. But yeah, these are plastic, and we sell them in sets of 2. And they just sit nicely on the edge of your board. And make sure that you have a round board. They'll only work with the round boards. So that's a good way to keep track of how many 20s each player scored. And I'm just going to zoom into this one. These are laser engraved discs. So if you want to get some pretty cool designs done on a disc, you can get these laser engraved discs. And again, I give yourself some time before Christmas, at least a month before Christmas. Or if you want them late, you can get them too. This is a really nice board. It's made of Baltic birch, and the side rails are made of cherry, and it's stained a deep burgundy red in the ditch there. So it's really nice looking board for Christmas. Good price point, $205, and a nice deep ditch on it. And of course the bouncy pegs. Those pegs are fun because of the bounce. I'll just shoot a piece and show you what it's like to have a bouncy peg. Here we go. is way more dynamic. Okay, moving over to a personal favorite for many reasons. This is called the world famous. By the way, that one's called the Baltic Bircher, and that one is called the this one's called the NCA tournament board. But back to this one. This one is called the world famous, and it's a 26-inch plane surface. It's NCA spec as well, which basically means that you have a 26-inch plane surface and you have the lines all in the right spacing from each other. And it also has just a really good surface. Most tournament boards have a great surface. And yeah, so this is a really, really nice board, good price point. And it is made of maple, and it's made of also MDF. And MDF is not a bad thing when it comes to crokinole boards, because it means that the ditch will not warp. In hardwood boards, this ditch here will be weighted down by gravity and by the weight of this plane surface. And so what happens is you get cupping in the ditch. Cupping is like, just think of the edge of a cup. It kind of curves. That's what happens to the edges along here. So this board will not do that. That's why MDF is good. There's no movement in the wood. So it's maple MDF. It's not your cheap IKEA MDF like you're thinking, or chipboard. It's actually pretty smooth. You can move the pieces along here with no problems. They'll run right around the edge. I'll just do that to show you. Wow, full circle. I don't know if you caught that on video. Let's try that again. Here we go. Full circle. Almost, but you can get the point. It's very smooth. So that's fun. Round board, because you can switch. You can easily move the discs around the board during rounds back to your opponent, his color and your color, separate the discs. So that's why we do like the round boards. And now we have another tournament board. This is called the standard tournament board. It has a nice look to it. The lines are screen printed, and they are a little bit darker red. So it's a nice board all around, very smooth, NCA specs. And yeah, again, it has a MDF ditch as well. No warpage there. Really good board, and yellow colored latex. That's actually surgical tubing for those who are interested. And then we sell a lot of these boards. They are beautiful boards. A lot of them we sell are laser engraved, but I've entered into this market hoping that people will buy just a nice, really family heirloom type board. And what's the unique feature of these boards is the point tracker in the ditch. That point tracker is great, and also in the back there's a storage and disc dispersion unit, which is really good. It's just a beautiful looking board, one to hang at your cottage and one to keep as a family heirloom. It's really nice looking. So you can just see the stain on the board, and yeah, it's just really cool. All laser engraved, point trackers on both sides with the brass pegs included when we ship, and the discs are all stored in the back so you don't lose the discs when you play. That's called the luxury board. Very good board. Very strong, and made of Russian Baltic birch, which means it's from Russia and it's pure birch. Canadian birch actually has a mix of maple and birch in it, but Russian birch has birch all the way throughout. Okay, so that's just kind of like a quick overview of some of the accessories and boards. Now I'm going to move over to my accessories stand, and you can check out the different disc offerings that we have. So we sell both two sizes of discs. So the two sizes are traditional and tournament. If you have like a 22 or 23 inch plane surface, you measure the diameter, then you want the smaller disc. That's a very big thing to know when you're buying discs. We sell, as you can see, green, red, black, natural, blue, white, and these are very high quality discs. You can see the finish, it's shiny, and they are made in Quebec. Then moving down, we have one of a pretty neat feature product. This makes your boards be able to spin. It's called a Lazy Susan, and typically this was used for meal times. You're sharing your food quickly on a round turntable. But this is now used as well for crokinole. You can mount this to your board, or you can just put it right underneath in the center, and your board, if it's round, will spin pretty easily on it. Not all boards work with this, so you want to check the product description for the Lazy Susan to see if the board will be compatible. But most round ones, the world famous works with this. I don't know if the NCA board works with that, so make sure you check the product description. Then we have our fancy cues. We have two types of cues. We have deluxe cues and also power shot cues. The deluxe cues have a really nice knob on the back, and they're a little shorter than your standard cue, which makes it really comfortable for taking a very accurate shot. So these are really well made, really well sanded, finished, shiny, really good quality. And then your power shot cue is a little bit longer, also good quality, got a little gripper on there, those two black rings, and yeah, this will definitely produce a strong, powerful shot. And I've already done the point trackers, so those are pretty cool. Let's spin this around. You can see that we sell bags of 100, traditional size as well, all the different colors. We also sell party packs. Party packs are great if you want to each play your own color. And so we got 6 different colors there. We also sell those in tournament size as well on the other side of this stand and in stock in our warehouse. So there we have also our pouches, and we have a gift bag. Crokinole gift bag contains like all the kind of neat things that I've shown so far. Powder as well. Let's move on to the powder. The powder is pretty cool. This yellow stuff is the tournament standard. So we sell fast shuffleboard wax. We call it crokinole powder. We also sell ultra fast, not for the faint of heart, but they both definitely work. The ultra fast makes it glide. The shuffleboard wax makes it go fast. So you can buy either one or buy them both. Try it out, see what one you like. Okay, so there's our tournament size discs. Again, we sell those are larger size discs for 26-inch plain surface boards. Large old boards, this will work. Then we sell crokinole plans. The crokinole plans are great if you want to build your own board. And we also sell a maintenance kit. So that's a cloth contained in there with maintenance instructions. So if you want to maintain an old board or clean an old board, what you get is furniture polish and this paste wax. So this paste wax will help refinish a board, make it fast again. And then the Old English is for cleaning. You don't let it sit on there because it is citric acid and it will burn through the finish. So it's mainly for cleaning a board, and you just wipe it off when you're done. It will take off rubber marks made by cues and stuff like that. Check our maintenance page to see tips on how to maintain your board. If you get pen marks on your board or different marks, we have tips of what solution to use to take off those marks. And then we have again our 20s holders. I've already been through that. And in store we have a very cheap way to collect your 20s. These are just ramekins. You can get those two from us for $2.50. And then we have little powders for sale, and we have official tournament scorecard pads for sale. These are really handy to keep track of your score in an official manner. And then we have our manual and rules, and scorecards are also in those. There's more scorecards in this than in this. So I just wanted to say that every board that we sell ships with the whole complete package. We sell our discs, we sell the pouch, we sell the powder, and we sell the scorecards and the rules and the 20s cup and the board, all in one game set. So if you buy a game set from us, you don't need anything additional to play the game and really have fun. So we try to sell the whole package with all our games. Basically, add-ons that we carry are like Crokinole carrying cases, and if you want extra discs, you can buy them and add those things on. If you want different color of discs, you can buy those as well. Also forgot to mention that we sell the screws if you're making your own board or need the pegs replaced. We also sell the black latex cover and yellow latex cover screws, and also plastic posts that go in the gold standard. So I'm going to show you one last board. It's called the It's not called the Luxury. It's called the Crokinole Master. And here's the Crokinole Master. So it's a really nice board. You can see the point tracking in the ditch, and it retails for $400. It's laser engraved, and on the back of it, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to try. On the back is your integrated disc storage. So I'll just show you how this works. Sorry for the shakiness. I'll just show you how the discs come out. You can see that they're all stored in there, and you just push them out. So that's a really cool innovation, and I wish it was patent pending because it's such a good idea. So that's the Luxury board, and it also has a wall hanger. That little notch right there that you see there, that will hang on a screw. Just make sure that you drill right into a stud with a strong screw, and that board will hang really nicely at your cottage. So this is Crokinole Canada, and thanks for watching. Come on by. Again, my website is crokinole.ca. You can visit our showroom at 5 Industrial Road. And I may do a video tour as well of our warehouse, so you can see what's in stock. Have a great day. We're located at 5 Industrial Road in St. Mary's, Ontario. And we also have a website, crokinole.ca, Crokinole Canada. Just Google us, you'll find us right on the first page.